Florida State opened up as a big favorite against Boston College for tomorrow's matchup. They're now an even bigger favorite as the line has ballooned for Florida State and crossed a major line. We'll explain what that means for the Noles and why you should feel confident in FSU winning big on Saturday night. Hey guys, TJ Pittenger back with you again for a quick video, just talking about the line, the movement, the spread, what's going on with all of that as the Noles are a little over 24 hours, maybe 36 hours away from kickoff right now against Boston College. Do me a favor as we get started, smash the subscribe button right here underneath me. Hit the comments. Let me know your thoughts about the spread. Any questions you have about the spread? I've tried to be pretty diligent the last few weeks in responding to comments or questions you have. Just hit them up and I'm happy to kind of answer those. Big news coming today with the commitment of Hakeem Williams. I've got an official prediction there. Probably won't be super shocking, but I will let you know what my thoughts are there and the things that we think are going to go down. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, but you guys came here to talk about the line, talk about the bets. So let's get that underway. Let's talk about the FSU BC spread and why things are trending well for the Noles. The line opened up with FSU at around a 16-point favorite in this game. Now, a few days later, they're up to a 17.5-point favorite at most books. That's a major line that was crossed. Major lines in football betting are 3, 7, 10, 14, 17, 21, 28, scores that teams naturally win by, right? Very common for a team to win by 3 points. Very common for a team to win by 7 points. So when you add that hook, when you add that 3.5 or that 7.5, it makes people step back and pause. Okay, well, I think the team could win by a field goal, but can they win by more than a field goal? Almost a touchdown? I think a team could win by a touchdown, win by 7, but can they win by that 7.5? Anytime you cross that major line, it means one of two things. Usually, it means that the money coming in on one side into Vegas is much higher than Vegas wants it to be. Vegas wants equal bets on both sides. And we could go into another video explaining the reason behind that and go into all that. But essentially, Vegas wants even money on both sides. They take a little bit of juice off the top on everybody's bet. Everybody goes home 50-50. They make the cash on the other side. If they're two-sided one way or the other, they don't make as much unless there's a massive upset, which does happen. But in this situation, it seems like a lot of money's coming in on Florida State. The public perception is that the Noles are going to win this game. And so you saw the spread go from 16 to 16.5 to 17, and then even up over 17.5. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it the next day and a half. Does it go up even higher than that? Does more money kind of continue to come in on the Noles? But they crossed that major line. What's this mean for FSU? Again, it means that perception is that the Noles are going to win and win big. Do they cover the spread? Do they not cover the spread? I don't know. We'll find that out tomorrow night. But all of the money is coming in on the Noles. The public perception is that BC is not a very good team. And there's a loud confidence that the Noles are going to win this one and probably win it going away. Do they win by 16 and just barely not cover the spread? I mean, Vegas is really good. So there's probably a good chance of that. Is there a chance they go up over 17 and win by more? Absolutely. And I think that's where most people are thinking with this one. Since going down against Louisville, there's been a question on whether Jordan Travis would return quickly or be out for a while. The old saying that Vegas always knows makes me wonder if they have some insight here that Jordan Travis could be back, or if they just think so little of BC that they think Tate Rodemaker should be able to deliver a 17-point win as well. If Jordan comes back, I feel supremely confident that the Noles win this going away and cover that spread fairly easily. If Tate's there, I think it's going to be right around that. I think the Noles could win by anywhere from 14 to 20, and the chips may fall where they land, right, to use a Vegas cliche. Either way, that all lines up really well for the Noles. Now, Florida State still has to take care of business. You don't automatically win a game because of a large spread. Just ask the Gators last week against USF. But the Noles are in a position and should get to 4-0 tomorrow night. For what it's worth, you only live once. Go ahead and bet on the Noles, minus 17.5. I think they cover that spread and win by about 21. We talked about Hakeem Williams briefly. If you're watching this before 1:30 p.m., he hasn't made his commitment yet. If you're watching after, hindsight's 2020. Hopefully I don't get dunked on here. I like the Noles to secure the commitment of Hakeem Williams. I do think he commits to the FSU over other teams like A&M, Miami, Pittsburgh, Georgia, and Alabama. Huge win for Mike Norvell, one of the biggest recruiting wins he's had in quite a while. Hats off to him, Ron Dugans, and the staff. I think Hakeem Williams picks the Noles. We'll see. Once 1:30 comes around, we'll be live on the channel either way, whether he picks the Noles or doesn't, to talk about it. Tune in then, set a reminder, go find that video and hang out with us. But either way, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for hanging out. If you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button over on this side. Hit the like, hit the thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Are you betting on the Noles this weekend, or do you think it's a little bit closer than that line entails? Appreciate you guys for hanging out. We will see you guys again soon. Go Noles.